Okay, so this is where we left the basic hull shape at the end of the last part. As you can see from looking at the sort of wireframe here, it's in pretty good. It's in pretty good nick now. Most of the points are sort of matching the background images. If you look at the side view there and the top view there, it's a bit more tricky to see the front view just because such a spider's web. But I think overall, this still might need to be a bit fatter at the bottom here. But like I say, you can tweak these pretty much forever, and that's going to be below the waterline, so I'm not too. Like I say, it's not too. There you go. I've tweaked it a bit more. Look. So now we're going to add this lip and some other bits. So I need to know basically how far down to bring this sort of inside of the boat, this sort of flooring. So, and you can't really tell from this image. It's probably at the bottom of this sort of block there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go into here. I'm going to open, create another backdrop image, and I think this is called sails. You'll see in a minute. So this is going to be another side one. So it's on the right. Add clip, load image. Is it sail? Sail. So we're going to bring this one in. Now this one is a slightly. Let's turn the hull off. This one is a slightly different reference image to the other ones I've given you. Just so I couldn't find. I've had to sort of scour to find it all. So it's not the same proportions and it's not exactly the same. It's pretty, it's pretty damn close. But so I'm going to just scale this, and I'm only using this just to get the waterline. So the only thing I really need as importance here, as long as it's roughly the right size. So that's pretty good. Look. So you can see here, this, as long as this little lip there, that sort of edge, is roughly the same, and this sort of block here, that's pretty much bang on. And then we can also use this now to get the sail heights in proportion to the hull there. So what I'm going to do, I'm also going to make this one 50% transparent, and I'm going to turn the old side off. Okay, so now we know from this dotted line the height of that section there. Let's just move that out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to go over to polygon mode, and I'm going to just basically select those top ones here. We might be able to do this over in the modeling window. And what we're doing, we hit the B key to bevel, and I'm just going to basically drag this up, just that lip basically. Let's go over to a side view, just so it matches there. And now I'm going to hold down the shift key and just click in the viewport just to reactivate the tool, and I'm just going to bring it in. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not even concerned how far. This is just going to be a by eye job. And then we're going to just do shift and click again, and I'm just going to bring this down just to, don't worry about where exactly, because we're going to flatten all this off. So as you can see, this dotted line is, there's a little step lower bit there, but we're not too worried about this for this game model. So that's basically down, but that is a flat sort of walkway. So we're just going to select all those, and I'm just going to scale it, and I'm just going to zero this out in the Y, and I'm going to hit the W key again, and we're going to go over to the left view, if we could see it, and just bring this down to where that sort of level is, and then just select those two verts there. Let's just pull those in. just about the same distance as that lip there. Okay, so there's our basic boat shape. I'm going to just, even though it's not strictly true, I think that looks a bit better. Okay, now we want to basically cut out this back section here, because it is actually a hole. So we can basically use these two polys there on the outside and that poly there, but I need a bit more. I need some more verts here just to make these uprights. These sort of edges there. So what I'm going to do is I've still got symmetry on. I'm going to hit the C key and we'll start from this point down in the corner here, and I'm just going to basically make an edge along there, and with the symmetry on, that'll also make me want this side. Now, firstly, I'm going to just get that poly there. I'm just going to hit the delete key. I just want to see where that bottom edge is there. Okay, so I'm just going to delete that as well, and then this edge inside here, I'm just going to move that up so it's just level with this external outer edge. This poly, we're just going to kill that one off as well. Yeah, we'll kill all these. Actually, we don't need them. Okay, so I'm going to go over to edges now. I'm just going to select this sort of loopy section in there, then go over to polygons and bridge. Second last bridge them. Okay. We'll just add a poly in these holes. Just select the points in an order. So my screen capturing is making my mouse. Okay. Now we're going to so the symmetry back on. We're going to just quickly do a little bit of tidying up here. Okay. Now this edge here, what's this doing? Let's have a look. Oh, that's chaos on there. I'm also going to I'm going to make an edge there, and then these top bits I'm going to basically kill off. Now I've put this here just because we've got this edge along here, so we might have a different texture of wood in there, so I might put one, you know, along there as well. So we're going to bring one down, and this is all below the water, so we're not going to worry too much down there. And then this point I'm going to roughly just, I'm just going to basically just square that up. Like so. Maybe this one a bit as well. And then with these top polys, let's just see what's going on here. Firstly, let's zero them out in the Y, just to flatten them. We'll turn our reference images up on again. You can see it's like a pole bit there what comes in, so I'm going to hit the B key and just click in the viewport. I'm just going to bring them up. Bring them over. Probably push them back. And then we'll grab these edges here and just to keep everything okay. Next thing we're going to do is this block here. Now this is a bit chunkier, as you can see, so we'll have another quick look. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, so now we'll do this the bar. So what we're going to do, we're just going to create another take off any segments. Actually, I'm going to make it come out this way, just so it looks nice and chunky. Still not overly happy with this front piece. Okay, so there's our hull pretty much as is there now. There are some hatches and things to put in, but what we'll do the sail and that next, and then we'll use these hatches as a bit of artistic license, to be honest, and we'll see where they're going to fit. We don't want the model to become over complicated and poly heavy, because it is a game asset, so we are going to use a bit of a artistic license here, and we are going to spend quite a bit of polys on these sails, so we want to keep the hull quite minimalistic. But having said that, we do want to still put this anchory bit in and the rudder. So when we come back in the next part, we'll do the anchor and the rudder, and then we'll work on the sails. So bye for now.